Guys, welcome back to the channel. Intro 2, because I didn't like the first intro I did. It was too YouTubey, you know, we're matured. However, we have some groundbreaking news. Game of Thrones, the musical. Game of Thrones is gonna be a play. It's coming to Broadway, the West End, Australia, out back, you mate, in 2023. It's gonna be not a musical, but a play. And it's basically going to be based on, the Great Tourney in Westeros lore. And it was a tournament held over 10 days and was considered the biggest competition event in Westeros history, with tournaments of jousting, archery, and more. And George R. Martin has said that he wants to bring back the iconic characters. I'm talking your Tyrions, your Lyannas, your Jaime Lannisters, your Lord Robert Baratheons, tongue twister words. And he's going to be working on this with some guy named Macmillan and director Cook, I'm not sure. Hopefully he doesn't do the other thing. And HBO is not formally involved with this project. My thoughts. I'm excited for this, but I don't know if it's either going to be a Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Yes, guys, there was a Lord of the Rings musical, and yes, it was a flop. It was actually in the West End, and it never made it to New York City. But yeah, man, I don't really know what to say about this other than that I hope it goes well. It's not going to come out for a while. There's going to be a lot of prequels of Game of Thrones on HBO Max. So, to be quite honest with you, I'm just glad it's not a musical. Like, I feel like, at least if it's a play, there can be some nuance to it, you know? With a musical, it's like Game of Thrones, a musical, I just don't see it. But luckily, it's going to be a play. So, I'm excited for this. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this development, because I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm like, come on, guys, like, let's get some OG ideas. Let's get the next Evan Hansen's. Where's Lin-Manuel when you need him? But yeah, so that's the big news. Now, Diana, which is based off of Diana the princess, who died. It's not funny. Is going to be filmed for Netflix. It's going to be put out on October 1st, and it's going to open on December 16th, and previews begin on December 1st. This is going to be one of the first Broadway musicals to come back. I don't know why they're doing this. I feel like if they wanted to put it out on Netflix, they should do that, like, now, to build up hype for it. I feel like it's just too close. Like, I just feel like it is a two month difference, but I feel like it could give enough people time to, like, think about if they want to go. And at the same time, people are so hesitant to go to the movie theaters and to go to anything that's public performance spaces. So I feel like, personally, it's not the best business move. We'll see what happens. I thought that this was going to be the flop of the season. I don't think it's going to be around for a long time. In fact, I don't think this will even make it a year. A lot of musicals are going to open and close. And the thing is Dr. Fauci is saying that vaccines are going to be more available, and Broadway will gradually come back in the fall of this year and in the spring of 2022. Super excited. That's all great. But at the same time, I just think that have an expectation that a lot of your shows that you love are either going to not be there for a long time, or it's just going to be bloodbaths of shows opening and closing. Oh, and The Music Man with Hugh Jackman and Stunning Foster is going to be opening in April of 2022, and it's going to also be opening in December as well. It did replace Beetlejuice, the musical, which was very sad, and that was actually going to get a pro shot and was going to get put out in a new theater, but COVID, you know, COVID. Idina Menzel is going to be in Enchanted 2 or Disenchanted. too. Love that movie. I'm excited that she's going to come back. When Hamilton opened in Australia, and I'm glad that Australia is getting their theater back. So that's pretty much all of the news that's here, right? Yep, that's pretty much all of the news. Make sure to like, sub, and comment. I'm so excited that Broadway is going to be getting back up. I'm going to be covering it. The big juicy clickbait was obviously the Game of Thrones thing. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let's get back to Broadway.